If you're hearing this transmission, you are the resistance. Okay, that was a terrible Alex Jones attempt.
Speaking of Alex Jones, guess what I saw him doing like 10 hours ago?
What?
Smoking a cigarette and like drinking alcohol. And I was like,
shocking.
This is the most like insane thing I've ever seen ever.
Well, that's what he does,
I
man.
was like, I don't get the whole cigar thing, but okay. But then it was like seeing him smoke a cigarette really lowered my like it wasn't that high already of what I thought about him, and then I'm like, it just went really low.
Interesting. Interesting.
That was off subject. But.
So we just wanted to make a really quick video, just as a really quick update, and I just want to postulate a couple things and point you to a couple places. So the question I want to ask is our YouTube channel effectively over? We recently, within the last week, were completely demonetized.
Yeah. Yeah.
With a vague assertion of animal cruelty.
Mm-hmm.
And the only reference I can associate with that is the boys posted a short from a job site where harm may have come to a spider, but no definitive harm was actually recorded.
Yeah.
But there was hallucinatory emanations of there was the possible appearance of harm coming to a spider. That video was removed by YouTube for animal cruelty.
Yeah, which is a spider an animal
and
or an insect?
And I immediately appealed it and said, a spider is not an animal. Thank you. And of course, you know, you get the immediate, we reviewed it and you stink and goodbye.
Yeah.
So
we're
then
demonetized on the YouTube channel and we're demonetized on the website.
Yeah. So about a week after that, they said, oh, you're unfit for ad revenue because of, and it didn't say, and it said animal cruelty. Okay. So a month prior to that, we got an email from our credit card processor on our website, Stripe, and they said, sorry, we can't process your payments anymore. And what that did is all of our membership and subscriptions were effectively immediately canceled. They stopped processing it. There was no reason given by Stripe for why they canceled us. And they said, you can appeal this. Well, we didn't know what we were appealing. They're like, you can appeal this and we will investigate and respond. I appealed it because one person said, hey, it might be because of your CBD coffee. They have this CBD rule. And I'm like, okay, but they didn't say that.
Yeah.
They didn't say it was because of the CBD coffee. They didn't say why they were doing it. They just said that they were doing it. And after the fact that they did, and I was like, and why wouldn't you just give us the opportunity to take the product down or whatever?
Yeah. It's
but
weird.
Effectively, they canceled us and it immediately canceled all our memberships and subscriptions. Then in prototypical technocratic fashion, we get another email 2 or 3 weeks later, and it says, hey, sorry, we can't process your payments because of your CBD products. And I'm like, well, wait a minute. You already canceled us. You already dropped us. And then in that email, it said, hey, you know, you can remove the product. It says you can remove the product and just let us know you removed the product and continuing operating as normal. Well, they had already canceled everything, right?
Yeah, everything's gone.
And then we get another email that says, oh, hey, by the way, you know, if you don't take this product down, if you don't conform to our policies, we're going to stop processing your payments. Well, they had already done that a month prior. So does this incredible post-truth, postmodern, like the entire idea and premise of everything. And what is really, if you're not in this world and you haven't experienced the shadow ban and the burn and all of this technocratic censorship and all of the like completely unclear communication by design, like all of their, like, you did something bad. Now it's up to you to figure out what taboo word you said or what you did or how you blinked your eyes or whatever. It's up for you to figure that out. And until then, don't do it again.
Mhm.
And people, it's and we have lots of YouTube friends, and so when stuff like this will happen, I'll shoot them a text like, oh well, what did you do, or what did you say, or oh, it was probably this, or it was probably that. And I'm like, hey, look, it was nothing. Like, I promise you, I mean, we've been doing this long enough to, I know what the code words are. And
Mhm.
it's the same reason why as soon as we say a word on a stream or on a video, it immediately gets trashed and throttled. And guys like Mark Dice, mostly because he's pro Trump. I mean, he'll just get like shot to the moon, and he can sell 1 billion books and a bunch of t-shirts and all that stuff.
Sure.
And it's a very clear indication of how this system and the process works. And that further messes with your psyche. It's all about deconstructing your your mind, and they
Mhm.
want you to question everything, doubt everything, and wonder, oh, what did I do wrong, and I must have said something wrong, or must have did something wrong. And there will never be clarity. It'll never be clarified. There will never be. So I say all that to say this. So we were demonetized,
Yeah.
and now we are back. And about almost 4 years ago now, we went from 30,000 subs to 100,000 subs.
Yeah.
And we have been right at that 99,000 subs for 4 years now.
Mhm.
And now we're starting the slow death spiral downward.
Mhm.
And this is one of the reasons why we're having in-person meetups, real life events.
Yeah.
We have the next 2 dates scheduled. We're going to be putting that out on the website, and we'll be announcing it. So keep that in mind. That's why we're doing that. That's
Mhm.
why we have a newsletter, so we can still communicate with y'all.
Yep.
If y'all aren't on our newsletter, please go to the website and scroll to the bottom and join the newsletter. We're revamping the website. We're going to get it all back online and working again with new payment processors, open source through WordPress, so that this kind of stuff can't happen again. And there's a really good chance that our YouTube channel will just continue in this slow death spiral and the super shadow ban, and we'll continue to get 300 views and all these different things. The other thing I want to remind you all about is our PO box.
Yeah.
PO Box 263, White Oak, Texas 75693. I'm going to put that in the notes. I stopped putting that in our show notes, and I have to remember to add that. You can always, we used to get great correspondence via our PO Box. We would get awesome letters, and we'd correspond
Yeah.
via snail mail, and it was great, and we enjoyed it. And the kids loved it, and the littles love it, and they draw and paint pictures and all that kind of cool stuff. And that's something that we've been missing as well.
Mhm.
And it's another real means, tactical means of communication in real life that's kind of antithetical to all of this stuff. And I think it's kind of important and imperative to think about this whole thing in the light of, we wanted to stay here on YouTube, and we could very well stay here and just be erased in real time. And
Mhm.
it'll just appear to everybody like we don't exist and we're not doing this anymore. So I just wanted to make this quick little video, uh, also as an experiment. So we'll see how this goes. And I wanted to, bring up the question is our YouTube channel dying? Is it dead? Is it toast? Is it smoked? Comment down below. Give us your feedback. Keep in touch. Make sure you're on our email list.
Yeah.
If you want to send us a postcard, send us a letter in the mail, P.O. Box 263, White Oak, Texas 75693. That's the Texas Boys. And anything else, Matt, that you want to interject, pontificate, any
Well, we do have the cow
oh,
too.
yes.
We
Okay.
did have the cow for sale, and that was kind of funny because I sent out an email saying, "Oh, we have beef for sale," and like within like 20 minutes, somebody emailed us back with literal beef with us. So I thought that was
No way.
hilarious.
No way.
I thought that was so funny. I'm like,
You
oh
got-
no, no, I was saying we had beef for sale, not, oh, does anybody have beef with us?
Yeah. Well,
So I
that's
thought that
social
was
media.
funny.
So,
I
and
thought
and
that was
we
funny.
enjoy those emails too.
They're
So,
awesome. They always make my day. But yeah, we do still have one cow for sale. Most of it is sold. But
we're waiting on deposits, and until
we're waiting on
deposits made,
deposits. So what we're going to be doing is we have to work around the website, because normally we would do deposits through the website. So now we're just going to, hopefully with the Square payment thing, we can actually just directly text you.
yeah, I think we can send a text message.
Mhm.
You can make the deposit through Square, and then we can get you your spot reserved.
Yep.
And then we'll know
So
when it's completely
until,
sold out.
you know, it's first come, first serve, you know, with deposits and everything like that. So, yeah, so there's still one cow left. We sell, whole, half, and quarter. The whole is no longer available just because there's a couple people that already
Yes.
want quarters.
Technically, there's 2 people that want halves
Yep.
and 1 person that wants a quarter, but one person isn't getting back to me. So we just
Exactly.
have to
Exactly. So,
nail everything down.
Also, so just keep that in mind. If you are in the market later in the year for some cows, we'll keep y'all posted. And yeah, that cow was a red Angus, and it was grass fed and grain finished. So it's going to have a lot of marbling in the meat and everything like that. So it's going to be really good. So I think that's it.
All right, y'all. Well,
That's
we're
it
going to
for the
sign off
video.
for now. And, maybe you'll see us here. Maybe you'll see us on Rumble. Rumble is no better.
No, it stinks
so
over there.
we're just kind of feeling our way. Oh, I also want to announce tomorrow I'm going to be on Allison Morrow's channel. I think it's going to be a Rumble exclusive. So if you want to check out Allison Morrow on Rumble, I think that'll be tomorrow at 2 p.m. Central Standard Time. And I think it's going to be like only on Rumble, but
Cool.
Hope to see y'all there. Support Allison. She does great work, and we love and appreciate y'all. And that's why we want to beat our head against this technocratic invisible wall. We do it for y'all, and we do enjoy it.
Mm-hmm.
And we appreciate and love y'all, appreciate all the support. And we greatly appreciate free speech and hate the thought and idea of all of this technocratic censorship that will just try to erase people from existence. And but there's that kind of stuff's going on a lot lately. So see you all in the next video.
All right. See y'all later.
Bye.